So now that we've had a bit of a look at or at the seasons page, we're going to head into one of the seasons. So we're going to click into the Premier League season here, and we can see that we currently don't have any competitions set up. Obviously, a season is just a way for us to bundle together and manage all of our competitions in one place. So now that we're in the Premier League season, we're going to add some competitions. So we click Manage Competitions to get started. We can see that the season that we're setting up our competitions for is the Premier League. And then we can we can select a number or input a number that's going to allow us to create multiple competitions at once. So I'm going to start with 4 competitions. I put in the number, I click plus, and we now have in our Premier League season 4 competitions set up. So you can see it's a really quick process to get your competitions off the ground and running. So we're going to call this one men's. We're going to have one that's a mixed comp, one that's women's, and one that's juniors. And if we compare this to the process on Sportsblock, obviously you'd go one by one and set up all your competitions in Sportsblock. On MySport, it's a very different process where you can just create them all at once, set some general information for them, and get them off the ground and running quite quickly. Now we do have to set a few fields here. There's a bit of information, but don't worry, we'll go through all of that. So the color is how it's going to appear when you're looking at the schedules. So we're going to set a different color for each of these competitions. We'll set this one to a light blue, set this one to an orange. The women's comp we can make dark green, and then the juniors will make purple. And that's just going to allow us to differentiate between our schedules when we're looking at them on the scheduling tool. We're going to put in our registration type as per team. So we've got a few different registration types. I'll go into those in other videos, but if we're just looking at generally how to navigate through, we'll set this as per team. We'll set a rego price as $1,000 per team. It's going to give us our customer price, which is exactly what the customers pay, and this is what you receive. We need to set a rego open and rego close date for all of our competitions. And if all of this, and then a max teams is how many maximum registrations, or what's the maximum registrations we want to take. And if all this looks good, we can click, and it's the same for all of our other comps. We click set same registration type and price for all leagues, carries everything across. Then we can do set same registration open and close date for all leagues. It'll carry across as well, and we're good to go. I think it's just missed one of them there. There we go. So we've got our competition set up. We can see our 4 comps within this season now. And if I want to edit some more details for our competition, let's say something like a description of the competition, I can put that information in here. If I ever want to close registrations, I can do that with this button. If I want to hide the league from the public at any point, I can do that there. This is, the competition is actually going to be completely hidden, so only use that if you want it to be a private comp. But essentially that settings button is going to allow you to do all those things.